It is Harry Mallender who gets us underway with a central kick, and Tom Homer flying in to pick it up for Bath. Bath going in early, free kick. And so Picamol takes it quickly to Wood. Crashes forward. Bath's defence at 6 and 7 through the middle. Almost creates the chance. Still, opportunities there. Waller manages to get it to Dixon, to Mallender. Mallender dummies and then just scrubs the ball through. Brilliant defence. Second quarter. Pushed wide of the post. At the legs. Well, first time really in the game we see a maul formed, but the ball comes out and Rokandanguni off his line is tackled smartly. Bath looking for the ball, have managed to come up with it, but they've gone backwards. Garvey wants to try and get them back on the front foot. It's going to be a penalty coming here to Bath as offside has been awarded. George Ford tries to pick out the drop goal off the outside of the post, and he's not rewarded, but he will have another chance because JP Doyle brings them back. Courtney Laws, the player in the offside position, and Bath now will have the opportunity to open the scoring again. His first shot on goal. Bang on target from the off this time. One shot at goal apiece. Mallender missed. Ford strikes, and it's Bath who lead as we
I think I
approach half-time here at the Gardens. Saints 0, Bath 3. Bath with a great attacking opportunity here as we begin the run into half-time. Thomas carries it up into the 22. Ball popped into Clark and then round the outside. A great pace came Denton. He's taken the ground. Fotu Alihi pops it into Yules, and Yules picks out his opposite man, straightens, and is back in the pocket for George Ford to add another 3 on target. George Ford makes the possession and territory count. Bath lead by 6 points to 0. Harry Mallender, in the meantime, lines up this kick. And this time, he's pulled it wide, so not the start that Harry Mallender was looking for at 10 or with the kicking boots on. 100% record remains intact for George Ford. It's 2 penalties and a drop goal from him thus far. Stolen a march. Dixon, Mallender into the hands of Laws. It was Luther Burrell who just played to the whistle. Looking to disrupt there, and Bath managed to win it back, and Nathan Catt now has it, and they will feel that this is justified, although they need to support the prop, who's in trouble. Scooped up by Fotu Alihi. Ball into the hands of Batty, and now Atwood gallops away. Picamol gets back to make the tackle on halfway. Catt has it again. Jonathan Joseph into the hands of Homer. Homer has Banhan outside him. Up towards the 10-metre line. Most promising attacking play we've seen thus far from Bath. Forward again goes Denton. Fotu Alihi. Ford into Garvey. Garvey crashes through one tackle, and Atwood was in support. Atwood, nice hands of Ford. Great hands into Clark. Clark brought to ground at the edge of the 22. Fotu Alihi comes the near side again. Ford into the hands of Thomas, and now Rokandanguni. Rokandanguni round the outside. Sold a great dummy to Tuala. And JP Doyle has decided that it was forward. Just some of the sweetest hands from George Ford, setting things on its way inside to Max Clark, who did well to hold off George Beasy. And then that pass just going forwards, but great balance from Rokandanguni to go around Tuala. Battle of attrition between the forwards and backs continues. Burrell looking to try and break the line. He's marshalled again, tackled well by Catt. Brooks into Laws. Great tackle from Ross Batty in midfield. Dixon again, Mallender. Little flick through by Peaty to chase. Tom Homer has to turn and come back for it. Feeds it inside to Rokandanguni, who could be running into trouble, but actually is running out of trouble. Rokandanguni with a great break. Chips over the top, and is then taken out by Mallender.
Okay, I'm looking.
First impression, nothing in it.
They're going to see whether it was just momentum there, but they're playing on for the time being. Saints scampering back. A bad afternoon for Mallinger could become even worse, depending on the outcome. What they're looking at upstairs.
Yeah, no problem, JP. He's just standing still.
Play on from incident in midfield. Play on.
So JP Doyle lets everyone know that there was nothing malicious, no intent from Mallinger, so they won't be coming back. So it's just a play on. Ford nudges down towards that corner. Beautifully controlled off the inner thigh there by Tuala, and then sends it downfield. Ford is across to collect once again. Checks out where the defence is, and then just feeds a little chip over the top, and that looked to take a touch on the way through. I have a feeling this will be a Bath line-out. Here is Rokandaguni's charge forward, and Mallinger, nothing malicious in it, just stood still, and Rokandaguni couldn't get around him. Once again showing his knowledge of the French language. Max Clark in midfield. Sets the ball to Fotualihi. Fotualihi manages to pop the ball out to Ellis, who manages to continue forwards. Fotualihi back into the pocket for George Ford once again. Wasn't a pretty one, but he does make it count. 12 points to nil now. 2 drop goals from Ford, 2 penalties, and with just a quarter of the match remaining, Saints are right up against it. All that matters is that it goes over the bar, and that is pretty much all that one did. He has had thus far a perfect afternoon, and those Bath fans may be wet, but they'll feel it's worth it. 15 points to nil the score, and we have under 15 minutes remaining. And without fault this afternoon, he is on target once again. Line-out ball goes to the back. Dickinson claims it. Set well. Northampton know that they have an advantage here. Atwood, legal. Tries to shrug off the challenge. Groom goes for the line himself. Up again and over. The opening try of the afternoon comes late on. It goes the way of Northampton, but is it too late for the home side? Nick Groom, in his first season after moving from the Stormers, managed to scuttle through. Myler is on target with the extras from the tee. It's still a long way back for Northampton Saints, but they will have the numerical advantage. Bath in no hurry to get back up to halfway, and as a consequence, JP Doyle just puts the clock on hold. $18 points to 7 now. Driven towards the line in a very well controlled ball here. Breaking off goes Picamol. Making an extra yardage there, and then offloaded to Dickinson. Held up just shy of the line again. They sense that they're going to get another score here. Bath defence holds firm. Flicked out. Hands back inside. Burrell looking to find that gap. Holds off one, unable to hold off the second challenge. Groom, scorer of the try, to Mallinger. They've got room out wide. Tuala ducks back inside. Tuala for the line. Held up just short. Manages to get it out to Groom. And he scores a second. Nick Groom coming off the bench to replace Lee Dixon. Now has his second try in Saints colours. A second try in 5 minutes. With the clock counting down, the deficit reduced to 6. Well, what a way to mark your debut. Stephen Marner So impressive from the kicking team last season when he racked up 173 points. Here's 2 from 2. Just 4 points between these two sides with under 2 minutes remaining. Well, the clock is off, so the crowd don't need to boo. How long it takes Bath to get back up to the halfway line.
Okay, without delay now.
The scrum wheels. The ball comes loose. Saints looking to get it. But Bath, I think, have come up with it. The ball nudged into touch. Jeff Williams brings an end to a thrilling conclusion to a wonderful game of rugby on the opening day of the season. Perhaps not the spectacle that some were hoping for. The weather conditions never really allowed for that. But Bath, leading by 18 points to 0 with under 10 minutes remaining, looked home and dry. But 2 late tries from new scrum half Nick Groom in his first season here, and his first game here since joining from the Stormers, gave the Saints some hope, and they will look back perhaps at those missed kicks from Harry Mallender in the first half and wonder what might have been.